This week on Sign Dogs.
So, talking about Viridian, all I can say about that is,
What we're doing here is fixing the cluster. Whoa! All right, well, didn't see that coming. They got a long day out there putting that shit on the pole, and we've already up half their day here.
This is taking forever.
Every day we look at signs. Some are beautiful, others not so much. For a business, any business, a good sign is crucial. So where does a good sign come from? Who creates these tantalizing works of art? In the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, it's done right here by the people at Signs Manufacturing, the people we call the Sign Dogs.
What we're doing here is fixing the cluster. They didn't allow for any way to securely mount the sign down to the trailer to haul it. So right now they're adding a piece of iron across the top where we can tie it down to get it on the trailer and securely haul it. Sign right there, we can't haul it upright like that, so they're gonna have to modify one side there, cut the legs off when we lay it down another way to haul it on the trailer so we don't rip the top part of the sign off on an overpass. He got 12 inches he can get up. Let's see if that's enough to get dolly underneath it. How high are you gonna get up off of that thing though? You still got, oh, you're right at it, aren't you? Okay, well. Got a convoy. Keep an eye on your wing. Well, it's gonna happen, maybe. Finally. Whoa! All right, well, didn't see that coming. Gonna have to take it through the other side. Bring it around. Let's start clearing a path. Friggin' no! It ain't gonna fit! You got eyeballs, don't you? You got room to make it? No, it wouldn't fit through that friggin' door. We're gonna have to take it through the paint booth. Oh, how tall is that door there? That's only 14. Open the door, we gotta take the sign through. Watch that thing right there. Don't let it hit the neon. Watch you turning, watch you turning. Somebody keep an eyeball up there. All right, woo, how about that? Well, how many people we're gonna have here trying to get this motherfucker loaded right?
We're gonna put the blade facing this way.
All right, yeah. So we'll pick it up and then lay it over.
Somebody signal.
All right, Jose, give him a signal. Okay, hold on, whoa. Let's get this out of the way. All right, that's out of the way. How about the other one? There's your mark right there, see that? But his is prettier. You got to, hey, straighten that up. Damn, don't fall. Straighten that up just a tad bit.
What?
Up. Take it off to where it's level right there, man. This is going to be, oh, all you got to do is trim that off a little bit.
happy now?
All right, there you go. Now it's straight.
Ah, güey, te faltó una función para allá. Está derecho, güey.
All right. We might break that fucking neon. Don't worry about it. I know. Don't worry about it. If it hits it, we'll have to fix the neon, man. All right, let's push it.
Look.
You know what? We got to get it loaded, dude. So whatever. All right, James, boom up a little.
Yeah, what say don't worry about the neon.
Well, if it breaks, we remake it. It's a piece of neon. All right, hold on a minute. Hey, hold on just a second. I don't want you to tear it off. Hold on! There we go. Now we're coming down. All right, hold on a second. Hold up. Hold up. Let's move the sign forward. We'll move the sign forward. What I was trying to do is block it so you could boom the up so you get out of. Well, yeah. Well, whatever. That's the way it was made up. We're going with it. Whatever. Maybe y'all could have thought about getting the ready to load in the first place. Woo! Yeah, we'll pick it up on the side right here and flip it around. They got a long day out there putting this shit on the pole, and we've already up half the day here.
The trucks are set in place, and it's finally time to install that amazing looking sign that was built for Viridian way back in episode 1 of this season. With the pole in the ground and the concrete dry, the sign dogs trim it down to its proper size. Next, they hook the crane up to the electronic message center. Because the EMC is on the bottom of the sign, it has to go on first. The next piece is the cabinet portion of the sign, and it's lowered down on top of the EMC. The team has to put the arrow on the sign, then the sign is lifted up and placed on the pole, ensuring that it points toward the buildings. Once in place, the sign is attached with bolts and welded to the pole.
So talking about Viridian, all I can say about that is, this is taking forever. Sign's been up for ages, and they just can't seem to get the building done, which is difficult because you have the sign here and you have the building over here, and the two have to communicate. So we make the sign, we put an antenna on it, we point it to nothing because they don't have a building. Yeah, it's just frustrating. But it's slowly happening, and I'm gonna be so happy when it's done because that's a cool sign.
Putting a sign up there on that wall. Just got off the phone with Robert. He wants me to make sure, get all the info we need. Do we have access? What's behind that wall? Is there electrical? Do they need electrical around up there? What kind of material is the wall? So we know what type of anchors to bring. Maybe a color match on the wall or something. I don't know.
The graphic department prints out the logo for Viridian and trims it down to fit on a plastic face for the wall sign. The guys are weeding the vinyl or removing the unwanted portions first. Then they mask it with transfer paper so it can be applied to the plastic. Next, they apply water to the vinyl so the image does not stick until it is exactly where they want it to go. Then they squeegee it to ensure no bubbles appear on the sign.
Tom came to me with the logo, and it's got this nice little eagle built into their logo with a kind of a splotchy green-black background. and then a nice green circle going around that. And he wanted just to do front and backlit channel letters. So we sat down and we worked out the design so that the logo would have basically all-inclusive and do a digital print over the front. And the rest of the letters would, of course, light out through both the face and the rear. The materials that we used inside the Viridian sign, those are fairly large letters and a fairly large logo, so you can't just use regular plastic, which is called acrylic. In this case, we have to use Lexan, which is a little bit more of a durable plastic. It actually comes as a roll instead of sheets. So it's actually meant to flex and to bend and to give. Acrylic, once you get over a certain square footage, the center becomes weak and you get the wrong wind loads and those things have a tendency to crack.
So usually at that table we do trim cap, but here they're having us do assembly. Assembly, all we did was just get the channel letters, put the LEDs, put silicone, wired it all up. We're laying LEDs inside the letters, which is what's gonna make the sign shine bright. We grabbed the faces, cleaned the faces, so these letters, or the faces, are actually the caps to all the channels. They're pretty much what makes customer not see the LEDs inside, not see inside the letters, and it makes it look pretty much pretty. What we do is just clean the front and the back to make sure there's no gunk showing. You won't see any trash, and you see how bright it is. It actually looks pretty nice.
A pattern is set up on the wall so the team knows where the sign will go. They pre-drill holes for the brackets that will hold the letters in place. Woo! Then each letter gets a mounting bracket installed which holds the letter on the wall. Now the team waits for electricity to be run to the sign so they can be powered up and finished.
All right, I'm done with this sign. Thanks for tuning in this season to Sign Dawgs. Catch us December 10th. Mother